Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Well, we have Bardstown Bourbon Company, the brand new collaborative series. Yes. So Bardstown actually put out two brand new releases in the last couple weeks, like two brand new releases. They put out Discovery Series number 12, and then also the lovely collaborative series, the Silver Oak. So they put out both. Unfortunately, according to what I'm hearing, the production on Discovery Series number 12 was much less than years past. So Disco 12, if you see it, grab it, because I'm telling you, it hit my state and gone with the wind, like literally. It is gone with the wind. However, Silver Oak, you can actually find Silver Oak a lot easier than you can Discovery Series number 12. So let's talk a little bit more about Silver Oak and Bardstown Bourbon Company, the brand new release from the collaborative series. So when you think about, obviously Bardstown has numerous different lineups, or the Origin series, of course, this one here, the collaborative series, Discovery series, and so forth. But when you think about just the collaborative series, they've had some winners over the years, right? Bardstown, not only do they make fantastic whiskey, they can blend their butts off when it comes to making even better, fantastic finished products. So that, first and foremost, I have to give them credit where credit is due. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this. But when I think back about the collaborative series over the years, for the most part, I flat out pretty much loved almost all of the entire collaborative series. And I brought out three of my favorites right here. On the far left, your right, is the lovely Carter's Cellars. So this is essentially the Bardstown whiskey, Bardstown Bourbon Company, their blended whiskey that they had, that they then finished in Old Carter wine barrels. This one, amazing. Next, you have, oh man, The Prisoner. Love The Prisoner. I believe I reviewed all these on the channel too, by the way. The Prisoner. Last but not least, from one of my favorites from the collaborative series, none other than Chateau de la Beau. I always love saying that. Makes you sound really cool. But not really. As Mr. Judge will tell you, Judge, you're not cool. So that's that. So now we have the brand new 2024 release from Bardstown Bourbon Company called Silver Oak. So essentially, when you think of just the whole Silver Oak as a whole, this is obviously a wine brand based out of Napa Valley. If you're a big wine enthusiast, you've had to hear the name and know the name Silver Oak. They've been producing fantastic wine for many years, and their cabs are, their Cabernets are excellent, and I mean excellent. So what did Bardstown Bourbon Company do now? So they took 6, yes, you heard that correct, 6 different whiskeys, ranging anywhere from 9 to 15-year-old, and I'll fly it in so you guys can see like the breakdown. Most of it was like age 12 plus years, so a lot of this whiskey is pretty old, but again, the youngest is 9 years up to 15 years. They took 6 different whiskeys. They then dumped them into Silver Oak Cabernet barrels, and they let the whiskey sit for 17 months. That's a long time, and I mean a long time. All right, so let's get into this one real quick. What's the MSRP, Judge? I think these are pretty much have stayed the same over the last couple of years. It's about $160. I think maybe last year they were like $150 or $155, so they haven't really run up too much from a price standpoint. Again, the MSRP is $160. And then again, when you think about availability, hey, much easier to find the collaborative series Silver Oak compared to Disco 12. So if you're out there whiskey hunting, if you find them both, grab them both. But odds are you'll probably find this one before you find Discovery Series number 12. All right, what is the proof on this one? Exactly 108. So 108 proof. Again, whiskey ranging anywhere from 9 to 15 years, but then aged for an extra 17 months in the Silver Oak wine barrels. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Look at the color of that bad boy. Just look how dark that is. All that wine has a major influence on it. All right, let's get into the nose. See what we got. Oh man, that's nice. You have like a core of, when I think of like the core, the traditional like bourbon notes, caramel, some leather, but you also have that influence from the cab as well. You get a really good ton of like some plums, some blackberries. There's almost even like a almost like an almond kind of a note in here. So it's like an almond note, some blackberries. Oh man, some plums. Almost even like a raisin kind of a note. But the traditional bourbon notes, that's what I like about this. The traditional bourbon notes, like the caramel, the leather, that is still in the nose as well. Oh wow, that's really nice. A little spice to it as well. Oh, very nice. I like the nose a lot. And I mean a lot. Hey, real quick, 3 quick easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know what are your thoughts on the collaborative series as a whole, no matter if it's one of the original, the old school ones, as well as if you've tried the brand new Silver Oak. Let me know your thoughts on Silver Oak. Also, please make sure you all subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notification each and every time I release new content. Cool? All right, here we go. Cheers, everybody. That's nice. It's nicely done. It is so hard to blend whiskey to make it exceptional. To me, what I personally like about this is the fact that I still taste like the foundation of the whiskey itself, right? You still taste like the traditional like bourbon notes. Your caramel, your leather, all of that is still in the mid as well as like the end of the palate. But it coats your mouth, all those berry notes, the blackberries, the plum notes, even like a raisin note as well. That's all there together, and it blends very well with the traditional bourbon, traditional notes. That by itself is a well-blended whiskey. First, when I heard 17 months, I was like, whoo, that is a long time, maybe too long to be honest with you, right? But now sipping this, because I already put a little bit in my affinity bottle, but now sipping this for the first time, let me get a little bit more. I like that a lot. And I mean, I like that a lot. That is quite tasty. So Judge, is it a buy? Do not buy? And is it really worth $1.60? The verdict is in. To me, yours truly, here's my verdict. If I'm pouring more, I think you know what the verdict is. This to me is a buy all day long. But I'm going to give one little call out. It's important. As long as you are a finished whiskey fan, there are a lot of people out there that do not like a finished whiskey. So if you don't like a finished whiskey, then maybe this one's not for you. But if you love a finished whiskey, one of these, for example, the Chateau de la Beau, Prisoner, or the Carter Cellars edition of the collaborative series, if you love a finished whiskey product, then you will absolutely love this. If you don't like finished whiskeys, maybe try it at a bar first. That is my only feedback. But for me and yours truly, I love a finished whiskey. And I think this is something I'm buying all day long. Well, I already bought it and I might buy another one. Until the next time, folks. Peace, cheers. Most important, salute. Take care.